coming. This is the second year that we're doing this. We hope to do it many more years in the future. And what this is it's the lighting of the trees of gold. And the trees of gold is lit for the month of September. It's lit for pediatric cancer. And it's a message to the kids who are going through cancer that you're not alone. We're here with you. So the Village of New Hyde Park stands with them and supports them through their time of need. And I just want to comment on a couple of things if I could. First, I want to introduce my board. Deputy Mayor Madhvi Najjar, Trustee Yves Sheikh, Trustee Rainer Berger, Trustee Art Savarese. I did a little research into the trees of gold as to why it is the trees of gold. And the reason is gold is a precious commodity. And there's no more precious individual in our society than our children. And especially our children as they're going through a tough time, such as with pediatric cancer. So the Mary Wachowski Foundation, along with the Katie McBride Foundation, have come together, especially on tonight, to light these trees of gold in the village. And just a couple of things we all know about Katie McBride, the beautiful Katie McBride and the Katie McBride Foundation, and Katie's run, and a little bit about, if I could, about Mary Wachowski. So Mary was a spirited young lady. She was very, very athletic, and she loved playing basketball. She loved playing lacrosse, soccer, swimming, softball, and probably every other sport that you could think of. Katie's run with the Katie McBride Foundation and the Mary Wachowski Foundation. It's such a credit when you have families that go through such tragedy that they turn that tragedy into a triumph and honor their children in such a way. So we are honored that you're here. We're honored to be participating in this. And the Mary Wachowski Foundation has a mission statement. And their mission statement is threefold. Their mission statement is to raise money for research to fight this dreadful disease. They're looking to raise money for kindness, to love and support other children and other children's families that are going through this, and also to support recreational activities, which was such a part of Mary's life.
Wachowski, this is how we spread awareness, and I know Carol will talk about this, but one of the issues is, for whatever reason, this doesn't get the attention that a lot of other cancers get. And I don't think any of us can think of anything more difficult than when a child is struggling with an illness. It I think makes parents and community members in many ways feel helpless. Well, this is how we come together, this is how we support people, and hopefully make change for better. So,
to tell Mary's story and be her voice and raise awareness and funds for pediatric cancer. Telling Mary's story of kindness and determination and caring for others is so easy for me to do. I will never forget her telling her doctor, after she was told there was no more we could do for her, "Shame on you," she said. So this has become mine and my family's mission. What happens when you bring people together who are passionate advocates, supported by an outstanding community like yours? You bring change. No more was change on display for me was last Tuesday when I was at Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory, where a gold tree was also lit to usher in Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month. It is there that Dr. Chris Vacott is doing groundbreaking research on rhabdomyosarcoma, Mary and Gina's cancer.
Positive thing about cancer research. When Katie was diagnosed with Burkitt's, they told me at the time that it was extremely rare. In the United States, almost non-existent. And there were only the Seattle Cancer Care Alliance, which is the largest cancer hospital in the country. Sorry, I'm covered with apple chunks from, I wonder how. Anyway, the largest cancer hospital in the country had only had 18 cases in its entire history. Katie was a patient at what is now Cohen's, used to be Schneider's Children's Hospital. They only had one other Burkitt's patient in their history. So it's extremely rare, but somehow, although they told me that genetics or hereditary, it wasn't hereditary at all, my nephew Eugene was diagnosed with the same exact cancer 4 years ago. But my point, though, in bringing that up is that the treatment for Eugene, although it was horrific and extremely aggressive, the treatment was, it was much shorter. He was able to do it outpatient, although he did have to go to the hospital every day, but he still was able to remain at home. And it was half the time that Katie's treatment was, her first treatment, and he is now 3 years cancer-free. So, thank you.
Between the McBride Foundation and the Rachowski Foundation, in the short period of time that they've been raising money, together they've raised over $1 million for research and families, which is incredible. So congratulations and thank you for that. Second thing is September 30th, I'm going to repeat it again, right? The Hearts of Gold Gala at St. Agnes Community Center. It's at 7 o'clock. Please come out and support that. And the third thing is this. We are a very, very generous community in New Hyde Park. There is no way they are leaving with any bows. They're going to sell them, so go in your pocket. It's $10 each. You see where it goes and what a wonderful organization these organizations are. So please, give generously. Let's make sure they don't leave with any gold bows. And also the bows that are up on Village Hall, they have to be paid for as well. So thank you all for coming. Yeah, I am. Thank you all for coming. We're now going to light the trees, so if you could join us in lighting the trees. 4, 3, 2, 1.